Okay, let's unpack this. Have you ever looked at a stack of articles or maybe a new textbook and just wish someone could just, you know, distill the absolute core insights for you? That's pretty much exactly our mission today. Specifically, we're asking, can one book really serve as your ultimate shortcut to mastering ancient Indian history for those really high-stakes exams? Or are there hidden pitfalls to relying solely on it? We're about to find out.
Yeah, and what's quite remarkable here is how a single resource can be, well, perfectly tailored for very specific learning goals. Today, we're diving into a review of Ancient India by Saurabh Kumar Chaubey, and specifically examining how it uniquely caters to a particular audience, competitive exam aspirants.
Right. And we've got insights from a detailed review of this book, covering its overview, its stated purpose, what makes it shine, where it might fall short, and most importantly, for whom it's truly ideal. Think of it as a crucial user guide for a knowledge tool you might be considering for your own learning journey. So let's understand the book itself first. This is the 2023-25 English edition. It's roughly 405 to maybe 776 pages, depending on the printing, published by Universal Books. But here's the key distinction. It's clearly targeted at UPSC, that's India's incredibly challenging civil services exam and other state-level exam aspirants. This isn't just any history book you'd pick up for like a leisurely read. It's designed with a very specific high-pressure purpose in mind.
Exactly. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, this kind of design really helps learners quickly absorb key facts for high-stakes tests. Imagine just cutting through hundreds of pages of dense history to get just the facts you need for an exam. That's the strategic advantage this book seems to offer. Its primary strength really is its sheer practicality for exam preparation. It truly resembles those standard textbooks used by candidates. It's clear, factual, and incredibly to the point. A lot of reviews highlight its organization and conciseness, consistently calling it well-written, well-researched, and informative. We even saw a Reddit reader comment specifically saying, I can recommend this book. It's a well-written and well-researched one.
Yeah.
And it's definitely seen widespread adoption. It's kind of a go-to for many UPSC aspirants.
That conciseness sounds incredibly appealing, yeah, especially when you're under pressure for an exam. But does that laser focus on facts mean it might inadvertently gloss over some of the deeper, perhaps more debated aspects of history? What are its limitations?
You've hit on a crucial point there. A key observation that comes up is that the book lacks scholarly depth. It's designed more as a revision or reference guide, you see, not a deep analytical text or an academic monograph. It won't really give you the nuanced debates or different interpretations historians might argue over what we call historiographical discussion.
Okay, so less of the why and more of the what.
Pretty much, and this prompts a crucial question for you, the listener. What is your primary goal in acquiring this knowledge? If it's deep academic research, well, this isn't going to be your primary source. You should always be aware of potential biases that's true for any single source, really and definitely cross-verify information with more academically rigorous sources. Think works by people like Upinder Singh, R.S. Sharma, R.C. Majumdar, or Romola Thampur for that deeper dive.
Right, those are the heavy hitters in the academic field.
Exactly. And also, just a practical point, something common in many exam-focused publications. Some editions might not have, let's say, premium quality in terms of the hardcover, the layout maps, or even the printing. Just something to be aware of.
Okay, that's good to know. So bearing all that in mind, who is this book absolutely perfect for? It sounds like it's a very specific tool for a specific job.
Exactly right. It's definitely for UPSC and PCS aspirants, that's Provincial Civil Services, another high-stakes exam type who need a no-nonsense, concise overview, fast facts. It's also excellent for students looking for uniform coverage, say from the ancient Indus Valley civilization right through the Mauryan and Gupta eras. It connects the dots chronologically. And, for beginners who just want the essentials of ancient India without getting bogged down in dense academic treatises, it can be a fantastic starting point.
So it's like a highly efficient tour guide, maybe. Tells you exactly what you need to know for the major historical landmarks without getting lost in obscure alleyways or those historical rabbit holes. But then, who is it not for?
Precisely. And understanding these distinctions is really key to making the most of your learning journey. This book is emphatically not ideal for academic researchers needing deep analysis. Someone, for example, writing a thesis on a specific aspect of ancient Indian society, they'd find it far too superficial. It lacks the detailed primary source discussion they'd need.
Makes sense.
Nor is it for readers seeking nuanced debate or intricate historical arguments. It's simply not a substitute for comprehensive academic works that provide that critical depth.
Okay, so wrapping this up, what does this all mean for you, our listener? Ancient India by Saurabh Kumar Chaubey seems to be a solid, very exam-centric resource, clear, structured, and widely used for quick revision and factual reference. It's a strategic choice if your goal is efficient, high-stakes exam preparation.
Absolutely. And ultimately, the effectiveness of any source material like this book isn't just about its content, is it? It's about your specific learning objective. Which leads us to a final thought, perhaps. When you pick up a news source, how often do you explicitly consider what you need to get out of it and then adapt your approach accordingly? Sometimes, a concise, factual overview is exactly what you need. That's perfectly fine. But always remember the power of pairing it with deeper, more authoritative works for a truly comprehensive understanding, especially as your knowledge needs grow or change.